y'all doing? Again, my name is Dapo Kolawole, co-founder and CEO of Citispoon. Show of hands, how many of you have recently gone to a restaurant and have been told a wait that's a little bit too long? How many of you have decided to wait and have watched customer after customer walk in and turn around because the lobby's too full? How many of you have settled for a restaurant that was not your first choice? You're in good company. Back in 2014, my wife and I had decided to go to a restaurant to have dinner after a long week of work. And I called her up and I said, do you want to go to Woodfire Grill in downtown Davenport? She goes, yeah. We got there and we were told the wait was 40 minutes. We looked at each other and we said, you know, we've worked about 60, 70 hours. We just want to grab the table and move to the next restaurant. So we decided not to wait. We hopped in our car, drove to the next location, only to find out at this restaurant the wait was another 35 minutes. We looked at each other again and said, you know what? Let's try one more place. Now, all these places that we tried are the restaurants we usually like going to. It's our favorite restaurants, but the wait time was just not acceptable. So we ended up going to the third restaurant we got a seat, which is Exotic Thai in Davenport. Excellent food. So we sat down and we said, how can we make this experience a lot better for ourselves next time? How can we make sure we eat where we want to eat, as opposed to being forced to choose another restaurant? So, that being said, back in 2015, the New York Times stated that all diners spent 37 billion hours waiting in line last year. That's billion hours waiting in line. We believe that Citispoon could help you save some of that time by helping restaurants set clear wait time expectations. Now, what's the cost to restaurants? How much money is lost due to the perception of a long wait? How much money is lost due to the perception of a busy lobby? Well, restaurants are poised to lose $1 million in sales on a weekly basis due to wait time frustrations. Well, I have good news for you guys. After going through venture school and vetting out the process, Citispoon came up with a solution called WaitCube. And WaitCube is going to do 3 things for restaurants, which is a win-win for restaurants and a win-win for the customers. 1, we're going to help restaurants publish their wait times so that you guys could be informed. If you want to eat at that restaurant, at least you know what the wait time is and get there when you need to get there. 2, we're going to help them increase revenue and convert guest walkaways. So for example, when we got to restaurant A, my wife and I would probably have spent about $60. That's $60 that just walked away from that restaurant. And if I count everybody in here and everybody has gone through this because everybody kind of raised up their hands, that's money walking away from that restaurant. And 3, we're going to help you build long-term relationships by helping restaurants set clear wait time expectations. So what does that mean? Well, if I know that the favorite restaurant that I want to eat at is always going to set clear wait time expectations, I would always go there. So my $60 today will be $60 next Friday and the following Friday. And if I take all you guys out to go eat, it will be $60 times the size of the people in this room. So what exactly does WaitCube do? What exactly does WaitCube by Citispoon do? Well, we do for restaurants and their clients and their guests what the flight information display board does for airlines and passengers. So when you go to the airport, you go there and you're looking and you're saying, well, Delta is delayed or arrived. It's the same kind of concept. You're informing your customers before they get there. You're essentially setting clear wait time expectations. The only difference is your dining experience doesn't have to start at the lobby of the restaurant. It starts when you decide where you want to eat. So if I wanted to go eat at the Aggies in the Quad Cities on Friday night, and they have set that clear wait time expectation, and I'm comfortable with it, I would put my name on the wait list with our solution and arrive when I need to arrive. I'm supposed to get there and not be comfortable with the wait time. Now, 2 years ago when my wife and I went through that experiment, we did not have a 20-month-old son. Now that I have a 20-month-old son, I need to get in and get out. It's a whole different ballgame. So who is our customer segment? Our solution is a B2B and a B2C solution. For the guests, you are between the ages of 24 and 45, married with children, time sensitive, or a business professional. For the restaurants, After going to venture school, we quickly realized that our solution is not for fine dining restaurants, because part of the experience is they want you to wait. Go to a bar, grab a drink, they make some more money there. Casual restaurants don't have that option. Again, it will be also for restaurants that have a wait time of over 30 minutes, do or do not take reservations, and also have a call-ahead seating. So what's the size of the opportunity? Well, our TAM is 270,000. Our SAM is 6,240. With a 10% penetration rate, we're looking at 624 restaurants in the state of Iowa. For the guests, if you look at our SAM, look at population of 15 largest cities in Iowa, we're looking at 993,000 with a 7% penetration rate. That tells you that we're going to probably have about 70,000 people download our app. How do we plan on making money? Well, we have a tiered solution, a subscription tiered solution for the restaurants. We have a 90-day free trial. We have a basic subscription, and we have a premium subscription. And for the diners, we just have a freemium. You can just download it and start using it right away. And here's some screenshots of how it works. Someone was asking me before I came in here that how do you take the stress off the front end to use our app? Well, I was at Applebee's about two Fridays ago, and they had a piece of paper and a pen. And that's how they did it. This is Applebee's. Well, we only have two screens. One screen allows you to pick the table size, tell us how many minutes the wait time is, and publish it. While the other one lets you see who put their name on the wait list. It's just two screens. We simplified it as much as possible to make it as easy as possible for the front end, so they're not overloaded with more stuff to do. For the consumer end, you and I, you get to search it, map it. If you want to put your name on the wait list, you can go ahead and do that and get a confirmation from the restaurant. It's that easy. So far, we launched our app February of 2016. We are on Google Play. It was a strategic movement to go on Google Play over Apple Store, over iOS at this point. And we have one restaurant signed up in the Quad Cities. At this point, I still have my day job. So we would like to scale that as fast as possible and add more restaurants. So I do this on weekends, I do this after work, I do this on days off. Our competitors we have a lot of formidable competitors out there. No Wait, Buzz Table, Open Table, and your traditional buzzer. Again, this is the people who have to compete with. The only difference between us and No Wait and Buzz Table is that they have a text-based solution that still requires you to actually go to the restaurant, and they will now collect your cell phone number and text you what the wait time is. So you actually have to leave your house or your home and get there to be informed of what the wait time is. Our solution allows the restaurant to publish that wait time so you know what that is before you leave your home. Here's our team. My co-founder is Ola Kalawale, who happens to be my wife. That's a good thing. Mike Baxley and Linda Baxley. We do have an unofficial advisor in the owner of Crust Restaurants in the Quad Cities. We meet with him, but he doesn't want me to put his name on this board here. So that's fine. Thank you, and that's it.